Yo! What's up everyone? Today, I am doing something absolutely insane. We are diving into the world of grenades, yes, the things that go boom and make every video game 10 times more intense. But we're not just talking about any grenades. I'm breaking down real grenades. Where they came from. Why they exist. What they do to the human body. And which one is the most terrifying in real life. No tutorials, no instructions, just pure adrenaline and knowledge. Let's go! Alright, check this out. Way back in history, before soldiers were reloading rifles and calling airstrikes in Call of Duty, warriors were literally throwing jars of fire at each other. Imagine being in a medieval battle, armor on, sword in hand, and suddenly some dude yeets a flaming pot at you. No strategy. No plan. Just fiery chaos, but humanity said, "This is cool, but what if it could explode?" So we did what humans always do. We made it more dangerous. Fast forward to around the 1400s to 1600s. Soldiers start using metal spheres filled with black powder and a fuse. You light the fuse, pray to all known gods, and throw, but here's the problem. Sometimes it blew up too fast. Sometimes it didn't explode at all. Sometimes, it exploded while you were still holding it. This was the Dark Souls difficulty of warfare. Now jump to World War I, the era of trench warfare. Dirty, cramped, horrifying. Soldiers are hiding in trenches only a few meters apart. You can't always shoot. You can't always charge. But you can throw something explosive. So armies start mass-producing hand grenades. Small, portable, throwable destruction. This is where we get the classic grenade shape. The one that looks like a pineapple. Yes. The pineapple of doom. Those grooves weren't for cool looks, they were designed to break into sharp pieces that shred everything nearby, and this is where grenades went from sometimes works, to oh yeah, this will ruin your day. So now that grenades are officially part of warfare, they evolve. They specialize. They become different tools for different situations. Not all grenades are the same. Some are meant to shred. Some to shock. Some to blind. Some to burn the world around you, and today, we're breaking down the most iconic of them all. Alright, we talked about the frag grenade. Shrapnel, steel storm, your body becomes DLC parts. Scary. Horrifying. But the concussion grenade? This one is personal. This grenade doesn't care about sending sharp fragments. No. This one says, I will destroy you with air. It uses shockwave force, a pressure blast so violent it hits your body like a speeding truck made of pure sound and pain. Imagine being punched by the atmosphere. Here's how it feels. 1 second, everything is normal. Next second, boom. Your chest collapses inward. Your ears ring so loud your brain thinks the world just ended. Your balance? Gone. Your vision? Flickers. Your soul? Probably left to file a complaint. And here's the terrifying part, in an open field, the concussion grenade is scary. But inside a room, bro. It turns the entire room into a pressure cooker from hell. The blast bounces off the walls, floors, ceiling. And the shockwave hits you again. And again. And again. It's the difference between hearing a thunderstorm outside and being struck by lightning in your kitchen. This grenade is designed for clearing buildings. Because if someone is inside when this goes off, they're either done fighting, or they're wishing they were. The frag grenade attacks your body. The concussion grenade attacks your existence, and we're still not at the worst one. Oh yes. The legendary, the iconic, the most rage-inducing device in all of gaming, the flashbang. You know this sound. Ping. Boom. And then your screen. White. Your ears. Your character, running in circles like a confused chicken. Well, guess what? That's exactly what it does in real life. This grenade is not meant to kill you. It is meant to delete your senses. Light so bright it punches your eyeballs. Sound so loud your brain does a factory reset. For a few seconds, you are basically a Windows XP error message. Your body is standing. Your brain is gone. Your soul is buffering, and here's the funny part. In movies people say, just look away. No, you do not look away. The flashbang does not care where you look. The light comes around corners. The sound goes through walls. You are not safe. Ever. Special forces love this grenade. Why? Because for 3 to 7 seconds, the enemy becomes a confused potato with no aim assist, and in a real close quarters fight, 3 seconds is everything. The flashbang doesn't defeat your body. It defeats your brain's ability to function as a human, and that is horrifyingly effective. So now we've seen 3 flavors of insanity: frag, metal storm of pain, concussion, pressure shock straight to the soul, flashbang, sensory shutdown, brain blue screen moment. But now, we move to the grenade that doesn't kill, doesn't blind, doesn't shatter your bones. Instead, it creates chaos, the kind of chaos that makes enemies panic. Lose position. Lose vision. Lose control of the battlefield. This is not destruction. This is domination. Now we talk about the most misunderstood grenade in the entire battlefield. The smoke grenade. Everyone thinks smoke is just smoke. Like it's just a visual effect or cover for dramatic movie scenes. And no, this thing is a tactical nightmare generator. When a smoke grenade pops, it doesn't just hide something. It deletes information. And in a fight, information is power. If you can't see where the enemy is, you can't aim. You can't move. You can't plan. You can't even think straight because suddenly your brain goes, oh, I am blind. Maybe I am already dead. The smoke grenade controls space. It decides who sees and who doesn't. It decides who moves and who stays frozen. It decides who controls the fight, and here's the crazy part. Smoke isn't just smoke. It's engineered to hang in the air. It spreads thick. It blocks thermal cameras. It blocks lasers. It blocks optics designed to see in total darkness. It turns the battlefield into a fog of panic, and while everyone else is coughing, confused, scared, the team who threw the smoke, they're moving with a plan. The smoke grenade doesn't hurt the body. It destroys your awareness, and losing awareness is how people lose fights. If every grenade so far has been about sound, shock, or vision, this one is about raw, unstoppable, brutal heat. The thermite grenade. This grenade does not explode. It melts reality. Thermite burns at around 2,500 degrees Celsius. That is hotter than lava. Hotter than a volcano eruption. Hot enough to melt steel like it's ice cream left on the sidewalk. You know how in movies people hide behind metal doors? Cute. Thermite says, door, floor, tank armor, helicopter body, car engine, human decisions. All irrelevant. It is basically throwing a portable sun at someone. It's used to destroy enemy equipment, melt gun barrels, disable vehicles, burn through safes, delete evidence, make sure nobody ever uses that object again. This grenade is not about killing people. This grenade is about erasing technology. The thermite grenade says, if I touch it, it no longer exists. No shrapnel. No shockwave. Just relentless, unstoppable destruction, and nobody wants to be on the receiving end. So now we've covered a full spectrum of chaos. Smoke removes your ability to see. Flashbang removes your ability to think. Concussion removes your sense of reality. Frag removes your body from the map. Thermite removes the environment itself. But now, we reach the grenade that is not just a weapon. Not just a tactic. Not just a tool of war. This grenade is fear. This grenade is psychology. This grenade is human panic in a metal container. The grenade that makes even trained soldiers say, nope, I am done. Next up, the hand grenade that isn't meant to kill you. It's meant to break you. The tear gas grenade. Get ready, because this part gets personal. Alright, this is the part where it gets ugly in a different way. Tear gas is not cinematic. It's not flashy. It's slow, invasive, and absolutely miserable. You breathe it in and your eyes burn like you stuck a lighter under them. Your nose streams like a faucet. Your throat tightens. Everything becomes focused on one single goal: get it out. This is chemical warfare at the lowest level, designed to make people flee, cough, and lose the will to fight. It's used for crowd control. It's used to flush people out of rooms. It's used to make environments hostile without killing everyone inside. But let me be clear, tear gas can be deadly. Especially for people with respiratory problems. Elderly people. Children. Pregnant people. It might be non-lethal in the books, but in real life? Non-lethal can still ruin lives, and the psychological effect is huge. Imagine being trapped in a space where your body betrays you. You can't see, you can't breathe easily, you can't think. Panic spreads faster than any chemical cloud. People trample each other trying to escape. That is exactly why authorities use it. It breaks organized resistance fast. Again, this is not entertainment. It is a weapon of control. It's ugly. It's effective. And it leaves scars. Pause for a second, because we need to talk law and ethics. Different countries treat these grenades differently. Some things are totally banned. Some are strictly controlled. Some are used routinely in police work. Why does this matter? Because these devices are not toys. If you try to replicate, buy, possess, or use them without legal authority, you're playing with criminal charges, massive danger, and a future you won't like. So here's the rule: respect the law, respect human life, and never mess with weapons. This whole video? Education, history, hype. Not a license. Not a blueprint. Not permission. Stay smart. Stay safe. That's not hype, that's survival. Let's crush some myths, fast. Myth number 1, you can just throw a grenade and run back to safety. Reality, no. Most grenade injuries come from false assumptions and bad throws. It's messy. It's unpredictable. Myth number 2, flashbangs are harmless. Reality, nope. They can rupture eardrums, blind temporarily, and injure. They're safer than live explosives for clearing rooms, but not harmless. Myth number 3, smoke is useless. Reality, totally false. Smoke is a tactical glue. It changes the entire battlefield without a single fatality. Myth number 4, thermite is like fireworks. Reality, it melts metal. It erases equipment. It's permanent damage, not spectacle. If you remember one thing from this meltdown of chaos, context matters more than power. A small tool used in the right place will do more than the biggest explosion in the wrong place.